What is up, guys? Thank you for joining us for Acquisitions Mastery. This is the FSBO training from Zillow that we've been talking about. So here is the strategy. In Zillow's home screen for buying now, I'll just show you guys how I got there, Zillow.com, and then buy. Okay, we have, so this whole strategy is about going after FSBO and how to go about that, and essentially turning these FSBOs into wholesale deals or novations. And we'll get into that a little bit more. But you are on the home screen of Zillow or the buy screen of Zillow. You open up filters, go by owner and other. I'm going to show you how to adjust these filters now. The only one that you're going to want on for now for this FSBO is going to be owner posted. And then we're going to go coming soon, accepting backup offers, and then pending and under contract. Put in any filters that you want here. If you're looking for a specific buyer for whatever they're looking for, put it in, and then go here. Click apply. Once you have this, you can back up, and you will see that you have multiple viable leads that you can contact now. And these are direct to seller, by the way. So these are owner listed. We'll just start off with this one. It's 80K. It looks like it's probably a mobile home park. Mobile home. So it looks like they just had a price reduction of 20K. These are viable leads right here. Phone number. Okay. If we want to see if what they have it listed for is worth it, we're going to open up the map. Go to lot lines. See if we can find any other mobile. So this one's listed at 99. It was listed 12.7 and 99,000. It's listed with the agent. So on this one, so based on the price on this one, it looks like they just recently had a price cut for down to 99,000. This is listed by, it looks like Carol Hubert, maybe an agent, Pacific Manufactured Homes, maybe somebody that does the remodel on the manufactured home. So they believe that they can get 99,000. They've had it listed for 63 days. I would say that the one that we're looking at prior to this, which we'll go back, looks like it's in about the same condition, 800 square feet. We know it's a 2-in-1. I would say that if we can get this closer to 65,000, we probably have a wholesale deal, or maybe possibly a novation deal. So the goal is to go in, call the owner, and see if they'll go down lower on their price. So here the audio got cut off, and I don't know if you guys can all hear me. You guys all got me? Okay, thanks, Max. So here the audio got cut off. I was able to get this guy to reduce the price down to 70K. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but we are working a deal right now. I'm going to lock the contract up. I'm going to relist this thing on the market for $89,000. I know that it'll sell. This one's a 2-in-1. The other one that was listed at 99 is only a 1-in-1, and it's actually smaller than this. So, I mean, 10 minutes, it could potentially make me $19,000. Imagine doing this 10 times a day. Okay, imagine doing this 20 times a day. And you say, Jay, like, I don't have the resources. Like, I don't know how to go about the process. Well, you're not doing that. You're going and you're building out a relationship with the client. You're talking to them, and ultimately you're seeing where they're realistically at. I'm gonna go backwards a little bit since the video did get cut off. There was no negotiation that you guys can hear. So I'm gonna let you guys ask questions about that. I made everybody contributor. I still got more people coming in, so I'm going to open this up to them as well. And then also I'm going to drop the link for you guys so you guys have the video and you guys can watch the video again. I also made a follow-up video to saving the filters for the FSBO. Now, it'll help you if you follow the process. There's, it's very simple. You're literally setting up the filters. You're calling the customers, you're seeing where they're realistically at. And then if you get past that point and they have a number that they're realistically at, and you see that it's around the values in the area, you come to me and say, Jay, I have a property that meets this description. I need your help from here. We'll go in, we'll close it. That's how this works. I want to help all of you get your first deal. I know some of you guys missed the beginning of this, but I want to help all of you get your first deal. And the only way for you guys to do that is to really put in the work of going out there and actually talking to the sellers, getting comfortable talking to sellers. I'll clear out this really fast. So we have managers on this team that will help you get to that next level with them. So I'm going to open it up for just some questions about the strategy for any of you guys that were here that got it. And I still got more people coming into the session, so forgive me. Anybody have any questions? I opened up a poll too. If you guys can go ahead and answer those polls there. Max, how you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being on, brother. I appreciate it. Zach. How you doing, brother? Remy.
Hey, Jay. Morning.
Steven.
Morning, Jay.
Ken.
Jay.
Guys, this is my team. Let them be a resource to you. Okay. These deals are the easiest to go after. I go after one strategy a week on these calls. I do 4 calls on them. The morning calls, I will do the strategy. The 6 p.m. call is normally the follow-up from the morning to see the results, what you guys did. There's nothing on paper between any of us yet. You guys want to use me as a free resource? I'm completely fine with that. These calls are here for that. Do not confuse a lead and a deal, because those are 2 separate things. We do this to help you get your first deal. I'm going to open it up. I want to see if anybody has any questions. You guys can jump in the comments down there. You guys can unmute yourselves. Do you guys have the ability to do that? Anyone? I'm going to choose someone. Eric, how you doing, brother? You got your camera on.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Are you new wholesaler?
No, I've been doing this for about 25 years.
No way.
I've never had the opportunity to make it my full-time gig.
Cool. What do you do? So what do you do full time?
So I'm a newly licensed real estate agent in Southern California.
Oh, nice.
I've been doing. I'm sorry.
I'm San Diego.
Oh, very cool. My broker's down in San Diego. Jim
nice. Oh, okay, yeah, I know him.
So I've been doing direct response marketing for motivated sellers for 25 years with an emphasis in sales copywriting.
Cool.
I've been a landlord. I've been a wholesaler. I did mortgage lending for 13 years. So, I've been around and I've done this, but I've never actually made wholesaling. And I've wholesaled some deals, but I've never actually made it my primary gig. And I'm looking to find a team to contribute to, so I can do my real estate thing and the wholesaling thing simultaneously.
Where are you getting your deals right now, Art?
Right now, I'm not getting any deals. That's why I'm jumping on the call.
You have access to MLS, which is amazing. So, I mean, there's different levels, right? Like for the new people that are just not used to, doing skip tracing and all that stuff, I mean, FSBO is probably the best way to start, right? And I mean, I'm sure you see it a lot of the time in the industry where they're going after FSBO and then they're flipping them to list them online, so that's what realtors do, and investors are also doing the same thing. It's a great strategy for you. Even if you want to try it out, I think that you'd probably do well, especially because you have access to MLS here.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I'm hoping because of my license, my brokerage, I can't wholesale properties myself. I'm not
Right.
allowed to.
Right.
So I'm trying to explore and hopefully partner with you guys in your group, so I can contribute to you and be prosperous with it.
Let's hop on a call after we get off here, and then I want to chat with you. Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Eric. Appreciate it. I want to meet some hands, please. Somebody introduce yourself. What are you struggling with, people? Great slab.
Hey, Richard, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Richard?
All right.
So what's Great Slab, man? What is that?
That's just what I call my company. I mean, it's not an operating company. It's just a Gray Slab Group.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of company is it? Real estate?
It's real estate. It's set up to be a real estate company. So, like I said,
Makes sense.
that's what I'm using as my name.
Nice.
For real estate.
Nice. So, what's your strategy, man? What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm new to investing. I mean, I own a couple of properties, but
nice.
I'm not like an active. It's very passive. I have about 4 properties that I've got over the past few years.
Are you cash flowing those properties?
Yeah. Well, one is in the process of being sold owner finance on a wrap.
Yeah.
I also have
I said Max knows about those wraps.
Yeah. My company I work for in the daytime, we just have a deal right now where we just finished the property that we'll be leasing, and that'll be mine as well.
Okay. Nice.
And I have a small container home, and yeah, that's about it.
Where you out of?
I'm in San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio. I love Texas. Max?
That's where my rap's at. It's in New Braunfels.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of raps in Texas.
It's a good place to rap for sure.
Yeah, it's a great place to rap. Yeah. Got all right, cool. Hey, pleasure meeting you, Richard.
You as well. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody else?
In the beginning, just to say, I couldn't hear anything in the beginning before the other video. No.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the link for the video so you can see the video, and then I'm also gonna drop the link for the to save the properties as well, so you get new updates every day.
Okay.
And if you stick to it, I promise you'll see the results. I bet you have a deal today if you stick to it. Okay. So, but it, you have to follow the process. So talking to them is, and having the conversation. With anybody, it's always, you always hear me say it, but it's always about having the conversation. What I mean by having the conversation is spend 30 minutes on the phone with them, talk to them, get to know them, and that'll open up all the doors. It's all the communication, right? So building rapport, in layman's terms. So, so we have a couple other people on here. Let me see who we got. I'm going to call somebody up if somebody doesn't come up. Derek, how you doing, bro? Derek? No Derek? Adarine?
Hi. Oh, hi. This is Derek.
Hey, Derek. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you doing?
Hey, good, man. Good. So are you new to real estate?
Yes, I'm new.
Okay. How's it been going for you?
I'm just starting. So I was in the mortgage industry. I was an underwriter. So we just got laid off. So I'm thinking of trying a new route. and see how it goes.
Yeah. So you've been doing underwriting, and how was you've been underwriting single family or what?
Yeah, I was working for a bank, so we were doing single family homes.
Okay. Okay. So you got your feet wet a little bit. And what brought you to doing wholesaling? Is the money, the people?
I think it's the money and the freedom,
Money,
financial
yeah.
freedom.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the money's great. You know, I mean, there's not really a lot of places that you can go and make the type of money that wholesaling will pay you, you know. So I don't know if anybody caught it in the beginning. I've had some pretty big wholesale checks. Wholesale checks are by far the biggest checks that I've had. I do also novations and fix and flips and different creative stuff. I do sub to and you know, seller finance deals, but I mean, wholesale is fast, and it's almost like it's the cash catalyst to get you to where you need to go, right? So, I mean, I feel like if you're going to do anything in real estate, the ultimate goal is to be the investor, but you can only do that if you have a good amount of cash, and the way to get that cash is through wholesale.
Right.
So, Derek, you're definitely in the right place, bro. And just, you know, come to these sessions. These sessions are free. You know, use the team as a resource. You know, these strategies, I mean, I'm going to go over a different one every week with you guys, but, you know, 11 o'clock is the morning meeting. Basically, you're going to see the strategy, and then we're going to do a 6 p.m. to basically see where you got that day. So that's like my way of keeping you accountable. You know what I mean? So, if you have any other questions, just let me know now and then.
I really appreciate everything. Thank you.
Absolutely, Derek. Thanks so much for coming on. Thank you. Adareen. Did I
Hi,
say that?
can you hear me? Yes, you said it perfectly.
Okay.
Usually people say Adareen.
How are you?
But yes, you call me Ada. I am good. Thank you so much for inviting me to this. I came across it and just want to introduce myself. I live out here in Tooele, Utah. There are about 30 Utahns in here, 35 minutes from Salt City.
Great.
So as far as my journey into real estate, oh, hi, Max. Are you in Utah?
Yeah,
Austin,
I'm
where
down
you
in
at?
Eagle Mountain.
Oh, okay, the other side. I come through Stockton that way.
There you
Usually
go.
go to Saratoga Springs to my cousin. But anyways, I am doing about real estate, wholesaling on and off, on and off. I think this year I really I really want to really get into it. I qualified to retire my job this year. I work for the airlines, so I qualify for lifetime flying benefits. That's all there's working into, right? But anyways, I have to make a decision by next week. And if I opt out and go full time with this, I'm gonna skip because I haven't had any deals done. I talked to I usually pull a pre-foreclosure list
Right.
on one of these trustee websites. Having, you know, I just mainly people when they're in the foreclosure, they're so bombarded with these phone calls that they won't answer the phone. Occasionally, I get someone who would text back, but haven't had anything to the closing line.
So where do you think you're struggling at? Is it just touching the right people, or is it just, I mean, because the thing about the FSBO strategy, you're 100% talking to motivated leads. They're all motivated leads. They all want to sell. They all don't want to sell with a realtor for some reason. It's on you to call them, figure out what the reason is that they want to sell, and then what the realistic price is that they want to sell at. If you can bring that back to our team and say, okay, we have one of those. This is what the deal is. This is why they're selling. This is the reason. You'll be surprised how many people are going to go down on their price for you. Right.
So you're saying stay away from because I do the pre-foreclosure list.
You can. I mean, those are viable lists too. And we're going to do pre-foreclosure strategy and how to go about that pre-foreclosure strategy. But, you know, if you're new, I would stick to something very simple just because you want it to, you don't want to get burnt out. Pre-foreclosure, I mean, there's a lot of competition in pre-foreclosure. There is, you know, you don't want to burn through those lists like you would burn through FSBOs because, you know, those are, you would go about those differently. FSBOs are just very easy targets. You know that they're already motivated and there's not really any, you know, you don't have to work through the motivation. Those people are normally very hard to work with also.
Yeah, one thing that I'd add to that, right? Like, especially when you're starting, it's about the reps, right? You even called it out. Sometimes these people in foreclosure are super hard to get a hold of because either their phones are getting shut off or they're just ignoring people. When you're talking to FSBOs or FSBOs, they want to sell their house. They want to pick up that phone, and you're practicing that conversation. So when you do have someone in a real dire situation, like someone in foreclosure, you'll be able to navigate that conversation well because you've gotten the reps in other strategies.
That's absolutely right, Max. And I mean, and I'll just touch on that one more time. During those reps, I mean, you're learning the verbiage, you're learning the motivation, you're learning and different ways and different things to say throughout those times. Or you're coming back to our team and saying, okay, how do I do this? Like, how do I get around this issue? You know, and ultimately the goal is to get you a deal. You know, that's the whole point of all of this, you know. And if you need us to be a resource for you, I mean, let us, you know, so, and we'd be glad to do that. All right.
So I think one of the issues, because I, you know, work the 9 to 5, is just the consistency of making the calls as well.
Right.
I have a small budget where I just trace some phone numbers. But just that's why I'm kind of hesitant. I kind of want to take this off down from my 9 to 5. But
No, that's another reason that the FSBO is very viable for you, right? Because it's free. I mean, you can do it on your terms. There's new leads being listed every day, and you are. I mean, it's right there in front of you, you know. And it would be if it was the first. If I would have knew about this when I started back in 2017, I would have went 100% this way. It would have been the way that I go. You know, it's still a strategy that I work to this day. So I know it works. You can see by the call. I mean, it was literally 10 minutes. It was this morning. Yeah, same sweater and everything. And I got him to reduce the price right to where I needed it. You know, so, and I think that I'll make at the very least $10,000 on that deal. So I mean, it wasn't the best example because it was manufactured home. I normally don't go after manufactured home. I'm not saying that that's a bad lead source, but I think that if you are going to go manufactured home, at least be strategic about it. And yeah, I won't get too much into that. But so I want to open it up. I want everybody, if you guys have questions about the strategy or anything else, please.
well, last quick question: what are some good sources for FSBO leads that you guys are using that seems to be working?
Say it again. FSBO needs.
Yeah, where do you get these leads from besides where are you guys getting your leads that seems to be working?
You can use Zillow. Zillow will be the best way. That's in the strategy. I'll drop that link right now. Let me give that to you. Give me just a minute. And hold on just a minute.
Looks like Jay dropped, but what other questions do you guys have?
Well, I can just look up Zillow.
Yeah, Jay, what he's
Alright.
dropping there, it'll show you how to go into Zillow, search by area, and then use those filters to find people who have listed for sale by owner. And what's nice too, because you had mentioned that you have a budget for skip tracing, right? With these for sale by owners, their contact information is listed right there on Zillow, so
Already
you don't
there.
even have to come out of pocket for it. So,
That would make sense.
Thank you, Max. Thank you for taking over while I
You're
got away. Okay. Thank you, Adarine. And listen, if you need any help, feel free to reach out to the team. I'm going to drop the links below for the videos, and then I also am going to drop some links for a group if you guys need direct help. That'll link us to the whole team. Okay. So and then I do want to. I'm sorry. Say it again, Audrey.
Oh, no, I said awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Great. Thanks, guys. And then anybody else have any questions or anything that they want to bring up to us? Everybody get to see the strategy. Let's see, Mark, that participant, Mark.
I came in 5 minutes late, so I got the tail end of it.
You got the tail end of it? Okay, I'm gonna drop the link for you. Give me just a minute to figure out how to do that.
That would be me too. I came in and sorry.
1 minute.
Yeah, I think it's the in-call messages is what I'm looking at.
All right. All right, here you guys go. The chat.
There we go.
Just dropped the loom for you guys. And listen, a bunch of you guys have been asking me if your spouses or if your partners or companies can join. Of course they can join. Everybody can join. It's free. I'm not charging for nothing. I do one-on-ones too, but that's not anything to do with this. I'm giving you guys access to my people, my admin team, my resources. I'm going to teach you guys to comp. I'm going to teach you guys to do wholesale. I'll teach you guys to do innovations, creative finance if you guys stick around for it. And I just want to get this first call out of the way. I'm going to show you guys how to also have a loom that will save these FSBOs for you, and it'll notify you every day. So you have fresh leads in your inbox every day. You don't have to go search for them. So Eric's looking like, yeah, I already know how to do that.
No, I'm digging it.
I mean, this is all levels right here. So I mean,
It's all good.
People don't, so but I have to if all of you are going to be in different stages of this, and I feel like if you guys are just following what I ask of you, all of you guys can get your first deals. It's not very hard. It actually is pretty easy with the strategies I'm going to give you. So if anybody doesn't have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and end the video call. I am about 7 minutes over what we were supposed to be, but anybody else need anything? Have any questions? Need some resources? Need to make money? Anyone?
Yes, definitely to raise money.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All
can
of
I
us-
speak now?
Yes, Mark. I'm sorry. Oh yes, Mark. How you doing? Sorry about that, brother. How are you?
No problem. I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Good, man. How can I help you?
Yeah, I've been listening. It's been a wonderful conversation going on so far. And to be honest, I've been doing real estate, but what I was basically doing is generating leads like pro-based leads, pre-foreclosures, and divorce leads. So skip tracing. And though I've been doing that virtually because I'm not currently in the state, having some clients run those businesses and all that, and talk to the sellers, get to negotiate, find out the motivation, the condition of the properties and all that, and probably set an appointment. So I am also going to be glad if I can be able to learn how to do these things on my own, close the deals, and yeah,
Absolutely.
of course,
As
and
long
make
as
my own
you
money.
Right. Absolutely. As long as you attend the sessions, and we're gonna. I mean, this isn't something that you can learn overnight. I mean, there's a process to it. I mean, it's very simple, and I'll tell you exactly how it works. Is that you go, you get a contract, you sell the contract for more to an end buyer. It's the very simplest breakdown that you'll ever get. But there's 100 different processes in the middle of that. Wholesale is very complex, and it's a very complex business model to build out. We'll go over the acquisitions process, dispositions process, marketing, you name it. I'm going to show you how to do it.
Wow.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying, wow, I'm gonna be
Free.
very happy to learn how to do that. And I just want to ask, what about if maybe I got a deal and need to form the EMB?
Yeah.
You guys do that?
Yeah, of course. You guys can use my resources. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much. That's great. Thank you.
Anything else, Mark?
No, I'm good. I'm good for now. I'm good
Okay.
for now. Thank you.
All right, guys. We have anybody else?
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Joy.
Hi. So, did I hear you say there's a call at 6?
Say it again.
There's a call at 6 this evening. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So for anybody that took action during the day, join the call at 6. We're going to talk about your guys' results.
Perfect. I'm new. I'm brand new. I found you, I think, through the Pace Morby community initially. So I'm definitely wholesaling is how I want to get started, and happy to have found your group.
Have you did any wholesale deals yet, Joy?
No, I've been shopping for some on PropStream.
Okay.
And I found quite a few here within my zip code that I wanted to start. I've been trying to put together the verbiage. So when I heard someone say that earlier, really learning how to approach that conversation to
That's what it is. Exactly that. You need to. So and Max had a very good point earlier about getting reps in. So you never know when you get into something like this what to say the first time, right?
Right.
And with everybody that you talk to, it's going to be different every single time. Sometimes I'll do live calls on here, and you guys will be able to learn from me. But I'm going to tell you the best way for you to approach it is be very personable, be very easy to get along with. Don't come off offensively. Also, do if you guys want. I mean, we can do some live calls and stuff like that. Maybe not today, but definitely on another session. If you guys want to do live calls, I would be glad to do live calls with you guys.
That would be great.
I just want to be a resource to you guys. Okay.
I appreciate it. Happy to have found you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Joy. You too.
Just to clarify, Justin, you do
Yeah.
these calls every Tuesdays and Thursdays,
Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. and 6 p.m.
and that's on Pacific time,
That's
right?
Pacific time. Yes, I'm in San Diego.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm gonna let everybody get out of here now. I'll drop an email with the recording of this video, and if you guys need anything until then, feel free to reach out. You guys know how to get a hold of me. Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, guys. What's up, guys?
I can't play it. Hmm. Oh my gosh.